Hi, I'm Ken Pash. I teach the course at Penn State that deals with the foundation of business principles and the fundamentals of business practice. You might know it as Accounting 211. Whether you're considering majoring in accounting or some other business field, what we'll do is try to give you an overview of the business process so that you can have a better feel for what it is that happens in the business community. You know, we've been working for 7 years to modify this course, to bring it to the level that we have the technical capability to get it so that you can be as successful as possible.
I'm Janet Spearley. As an academic advisor, I know firsthand how many students struggle with accounting concepts. We believe this new format will give you the opportunity to have a much better learning experience.
As you know by now, starting this fall, all the lecture materials will be online. This has caused some questions, and we hope that this video will help answer some of those questions so that you're better prepared to handle the process once you see us in the fall.
We've been concerned for many years that teaching Accounting 211 in the Forum building to students who will one day be accountants and those students who only need an overview of the accounting process is not the best way to present this material.
You know, Accounting 211, I won't lie to you, it is one of the hardest courses on campus. Now, Penn State's unique because Penn State has decided to do the financial and managerial accounting courses in one semester. And so there's a ton of information that you have to learn. But that's probably not going to be the most difficult portion for you. Many of you are going to believe you're in a language course, and that's exactly what this is. I want you to realize you need to treat this as a language so that you are better able to handle the processes that we deal with. You got to study every day. You got to focus on priorities. But I really believe that the electronic tools that we've created will be there to help you get where you need to be.
We developed the 4 options that you use to schedule the course to give you the opportunity to choose how much contact above and beyond the online material you would like to have.
You know, along with selecting our TAs, which is the process that we're involved in right now, we're also in the process of hiring a new position. We're calling it the Student Support Liaison. This is the person, as we, the instruction team, manage the delivery and the content, this is the person that will be there to help you make it through the course. The key is, when you know you need help, as soon as you know you need help, get it. We're there to help you.
So what are some of the benefits of online education? You can make it fit your schedule, not Penn State's. If you want to do the work at 10 at night, that's your choice.
You know, and be honest, we have a 75-minute lecture period. How many of you really stay focused for the full 75 minutes? I know I can't. And that's one of the other beauties of the online education model. If you can stay focused for 15 minutes, then do the material in 15-minute chunks. It's as simple as that.
If Ken addresses a concept that you just don't get the first time you listen to it, with our tools, you can rewind and listen to it as many times as you need to get it. And if you're still having difficulty with it, you can always meet with a member of the instruction team during office hours or during the review sessions.
You know, an incredible number of students have told me in the 7 years that we've been developing this model, the beauty of these tools when they're preparing for an exam. No matter what the topic is, you'll be able to go to a specific electronic tool that we have and review that material at your pace, at your leisure, at your schedule.
Ken, overall, how does this compare with a regular classroom experience?
You know, Janet, in so many ways, I think it's so much better. But there are a couple of things that students need to be aware of. The first, they've got to be disciplined.
Procrastination in a class like Accounting 211 is almost an automatic do-over in a following semester.
You know, we've tried to minimize that procrastination by the way that we've developed things, like the weekly quizzes. Now, they're great for lots of things, but one of the things they do is they get you engaged and keep you engaged so that you don't procrastinate. What we really recommend you do is we've spent a lot of time developing what we call the weekly roadmap, so you know what's due, when, and everything else for the course.
Ken, I've heard there are way too many tools.
You know, you think so until you realize how many students we have in 211. This fall, I'll be working with 1,300 students. And so what we've tried to do is to develop an array of tools that meets all those varied needs. So what I recommend students do is take a look at the tools that we've offered and decide the ones that they think work best for them. There are going to be some that just don't work for some students, but work very well for others. So that's why we have them all in there.
Bottom line, we're here to help you succeed, and we know what we're doing.
You know, before we went live with this, we've done a lot of testing. The last test we did resulted in amazing test scores and overall scores. 80% of our students passed with a C or better, and 26% of them earned A's. We don't typically get those kind of numbers when we're dealing in the forum environment. And the real kicker here, these were all non-business students. This was option 4, the one where they don't expect any contact with the instruction team. We think we've got a good plan for you.
So work with us and be successful in Accounting 211.